Hello everyone! I figured out what the most powerful version of Power Rush is, and that's with Super Saiyan Blue. Okie dokie, okay. So you can see right here, just a very quick damage test before we get into the fights. I went for the Hellstein Shock to get the Zenkai boost into Fighting Pose B, then Meditation, then my Limit Burst, which I'll explain this later on, or in a moment, then Super Saiyan Blue, of course my Super Soul that is then going to activate, then finally into Power Rush, and we are going to do, oh yes, 26,997 damage. Basically, 27,000 points worth of damage there, lads. And this, well, I will get this guy right here, Keenan and Kel, oh cheeky, a few fights throughout the course of the video, but. And of course, because of that, well, when I fight against this specific guy here, it is going to be an endless lobby battle. So, I did test, and I'll put these up on the screen later on. I did do some damage testing with both a Zenkai Boost Burcol and Zenkai Boost Xenoverse 2. Is basically if you're a male or female CAC. Do you think I was going to say something different? How dare you? If you're a female or male avatar, or just like a same character in general, just maybe if it's like your avatar or an original character, when you get flashing red health, you will do, well, you'll have like a tiny increase in attack damage. It's nothing too major, but if you do indeed have flashing red health, you technically will get a bit of a damage increase. So that's why I went for the Hellstein Shock to begin with. I'm not going to run it in these fights, I just did that because, well, why not? You know, I'm training just to really get that extra bit of cheeky juice out of it, lads. Okie dokie. Say that 5 times, okay. So of course I'm not going to run Hellstein Shock as one of my supers. Real quick, I'll go over my moveset. Maximum Charge, Rough Ranger, no, Maximum Charge, Rough Ranger, Meditation, Fighting Pose B. That's it, okay. So, for like, most of these fights, I will let my opponent do damage on me, so I do indeed get flashing red health. So keep that in mind. Now, I did test this again on my level 99 Male Saiyan Avatar Burcol, which of course is what you see right here, strike-based character, and I did test it out on my male Earthling strike-based character, Mr. Scatman Jones, with potential unleashed. And of course, well, you'll see it later on the screen. Technically speaking, well, not technically, you will do more damage with a male Saiyan avatar with 125 points in strike-based skills, Fighting Pose B to give you the increase in strike-based abilities, of course, Meditation to prolong it, and then to give you access to 10 bars of ki, Super Saiyan Blue, Zenkai Boost, and this is Super Vegeta, Super Soul, which only activates once per battle. And when you transform into any of the current Super Saiyan transformations, you will temporarily, for like, I want to say it's 15 or so seconds, so you've not got that much time, like, at all. You really haven't. But basically, you're, when you go for like an attack, you won't, well, not an attack, you just won't lose ki in general. For like, again, I think it's like 15 seconds. It might be 20, I'm not entirely sure, but basically, you're going to want to finish off your opponent really, really, really fast. And on top of that, of course, the Limit Burst, which is the, of course, increases the damage of Spirit Sword, which of course I'm running Spirit Sword and Power Rush. Super Saiyan Blue, of course, that's my transformation. And what's my evasive? I can't remember. Instant Rage, yes it is. There we go, lads. Leave a like, okay. But also, for some reason, you do actually do more damage with the Limit Burst, but the Limit Burst increases the damage of Spirit Sword. So I don't know why it does more damage, or rather why it increases the damage of attacks. I don't know. I thought it was just meant to specifically increase the damage of just the Spirit Sword Ultimate, but I guess not, so I'm not going to complain. Now, I think if you use a male Saiyan, a male Earthling avatar with Fighting Pose B, Meditation, the Shampoo Super Soul, which activates 30 seconds after the battle starts and gives you an increase in at least your strike-based skills, potential unleashed, you will do just under the amount of damage that you do on this, but I would honestly recommend running a male Earthling because you're not restricted to this specific Super Soul, which again, like what? I mean, right now I've got lucky. I mean, I've not got flashing red health, so I'm not going to do all of the damage that it's supposed to do. That, you know, I did in the intro, but don't get me wrong, regardless of how you use Power Rush, with any sort of buffs or debuffs, if you can hit your opponent with Power Rush in any way, shape or form, you're going to do a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage there, lads. Okay. So you can see on the screen right now the damage session I did. Now this guy's, what was it, like level 67. And so you know what? I think it'll be really funny if I could defeat this guy by just using a Super Saiyan Blue Zenkai boosted Power Rush. So I do have Fighting Pulse B set up. Again, Fighting Pulse B, it just gives you an increase in your strike based attacks. Meditation, of course, to prolong the effect of the pulse. So of course I'll be able to do more damage, well not more damage over time. You saw the pulse doesn't last for like what, like 10-15 seconds, it lasts like 30 or 40. However, meditation lasts for, and of course 10 bars of ki to actually use Power Rush. So there, I do go for my Limit Burst. I think I turned Super Saiyan Blue in a moment. No, I don't. He goes for his Limit Burst, which is fantastic, because now if I hit him with the Power Rush, he's screwed, unless he has enough stamina to go for his evasive. Right now, yeah, he's got no stamina. Go for the Power Rush, and he is dead. Can I please get one F in the comments, please, lads? Okay. Very nice right there. Yeah, and also there's going to be a bit of a cheeky might hope we never die in the final fight in this video. So, oh man, the reason why there wasn't, well there's a few reasons, but the reason why it wasn't one of those intro memes for this specific video right here is because, well, everything that could have potentially gone wrong, at least most things that could have gone wrong today while recording this video did, so I quite literally didn't have the time, but I still wanted to get a video up. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a great video, well at least I hope you guys think it's a great or like an enjoyable video, or something like that. And like in the Discord as well, we had a massive issue where somebody who wasn't, or rather a rank that wasn't a moderator or like an admin or something like that could ban people. It was an accident, we got it figured out. It was just like, it was literally just had to click one button to get rid of it, or rather to get rid of like that. Well, it wasn't a bug, it was like, I guess like an oversight to like me or one of the moderators or admins or something like that. By the way guys, do feel free to join the Burcol Discord. More information in the description of this video. And speaking of the video, this is going to be a bit of a chill video, because again, well right now in the UK it is really hot again. It got kind of cooler. He's going to be in the next Dragon Ball Super movie after Broly, I hope, and that guy rage quit of course. And again, like, given it's like red hot and I didn't have that much time, but the amount of time I would normally have for a video, that's why this video is going to be a bit more chill. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Plus I think it's good to every so often change it up so it's not like constant memes. But I do really enjoy editing the videos in the way that they've been edited in, you know, lately basically, so that's pretty cool right there. So technically this is part of the Hellstrung series. First we did Kamehameha, then Gallic Gun, then Right Javelin, and now of course Power Rush. Feel free to leave your attack suggestions in the comments, and we'll see what we can do going forward, and like how to, well, if there's any attacks that can like be made super powerful that you may not consider. Yeah, we have to wait and see there, lads. Okay, and I'll of course put this in the Hellstrung playlist if you do want to catch up. Actually, I'll put the link to that in the description as well, in case you guys do indeed want to catch up on the series so far. Okay, so there picks Jiren. Again, it's the same guy I've been fighting. Well, it's not the same guy I've been fighting for the video, but it's a guy I gave a few fights to. There I got Super Saiyan Blue, Limit Burst. I don't have Flashing Red Health, but because he picked Jiren, of course he went for Power Rush. Yeah, just going to spam the Twitch pad there. Very nice, lads. And that's the game. I think there's going to be just one fight left in this video, and it's going to be against the guy again, and he's going to be running body change. Oh, and also something that went wrong. The stand on my mic is completely broken now, so given like, I wish you guys could see how I've got my mic set up now. Like, it still works, like there's nothing wrong in terms of the like technically wrong with it. It's just the stand broke. I tried fixing it, it didn't work. It's not that big of a deal because of two reasons. Firstly, it still works. Oh yeah, there you go, some body change, but because he went for his Limit Burst, he's got super armor, and there I went for maximum charge. I did not mean to go for maximum charge there. I meant to go for the Rough Ranger, of course, to put up his shield. At least I think he would have put up his shield, I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I don't think as of this upload I've actually used Rough Ranger to protect myself from a body change. I'm not entirely sure. If I have, if any of you guys can remember, do let me know. But yeah, Rough Ranger, definitely one of my favourite attacks in the game, and it's one of the most useful, and honestly it's one of the best, let's be fair lads. maybe how strong Rough Ranger can get. That might be interesting, that really might be interesting, but it's like I don't really know how to do that. Guys, if you want to see a potential video on how strong we can make Rough Ranger, do let me know. That could actually be really interesting because, of course, Rough Ranger is a strike. Well, it is a strike-based skill. Of course it is. But also, it's a counter-attack, so they're not necessarily, at least for the most part, they're not meant to be strong attacks. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are, but it's not as if they're meant to be, for example, like the same strength as a Riot Javelin, or rather a max power Riot Javelin. Okay, there. He did go for the Super Saiyan Blue. I don't think he went for the Lunar Burst. Like Super Saiyan, actually, he couldn't go for the Lunar Burst because he would have went for it before he went for the body change. And of course, as of right now, in Xenoverse 2, if you use a Lunar Burst and change bodies, it only registers for the player, not the character, if that makes sense. So you can only use Lunar Bursts once per player, rather than once per character, avatar, original character, or something like that. So that's why I was able to go for the not body change. That's why I was able to go for the Lunar Burst in his body. Pause. Despite the fact that he already used it later on, but there, got for the got some Rough Range in a moment. Yeah, I got for the Explosive Wave Evasive, and that's game. Nice bit of cheeky disrespect there, lads. Any rage quits as well. Like, was that 2 or 3 rage quits we had in this video? I'm not entirely sure, but guys, thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Oh yes.